This is story time with Michael. Judah's going to reach into this jar, he's going to pull something out, hand it to me, and I'm going to tell him a story about it. He's really digging. This is a belt buckle. Matter of fact, it's an Autobots belt buckle. When I was a kid, I really got into Transformers. You know what Transformers are?
Yeah.
Like, I know you know the movie Transformers, but do you know the transformable robots in disguise? Transformers! I mean, I used to watch it. There used to be a cartoon that came on after school every day, and I would sit and watch Transformers. I loved the Autobots. There were the Autobots and the Decepticons, and I loved them. As a matter of fact, I remember when TG and Y, I don't know, anybody, if you remember TG and Y, leave a comment. But TG and Y was a store in Levelland. It was a store. There were multiple TG and Ys, but there was a TG and Y in Levelland, and I saved up all of my birthday money. And they had a clearance, and they were going out of business. You okay? Yeah? They were going out of business, and all of their toys were on sale for pennies on the dollar, and I bought a whole bunch of Transformers. I had a whole big collection of them. I still have a box of them upstairs somewhere, and I'll get them out for you. But a whole collection of them. TG and Y went out, and then I couldn't find this one. I couldn't find Optimus Prime. Do you know Optimus Prime? And I couldn't find, and nobody had Optimus Prime for sale. And I had found him once, but I didn't have money. And so now I had money, and I couldn't find him anywhere, and I had to decide whether or not I was going to buy out a bunch of TG and Y's clearance, or if I was going to save the money for when I found Optimus Prime. Well, I spent all my money on the TG and Y one, right? But then I was at Ace Hardware, like weirdest place ever. They had this weird little toy section, and they had an Optimus Prime. And I was there with Pawpaw, with my grandpa, and he said, you want one of those? And I said, they have the one that I want. And he gave me the money to buy it. And so I bought one. I found the one I wanted at Ace Hardware. I bought out TG and Y's clearance, and I found the one I wanted at Ace Hardware, and I would set them up all over my room. Like, they were all over my room. And I would spend hours, Judah, hours setting up, like, elaborate battle scenes with Omega Supreme and you know, I even had, it was an intergenerational battle because they had generations of them, and I would set them up, and I would say, Dad, come and look at what I've done. And he'd come in and he'd see my thing, and he didn't get it. He didn't get it at all. And I'd say, you want to play? And he'd say, sure. How do we do this? And he would start just kicking them over. He'd take one over and start kicking them over. He'd go, oh, boom, boom, and he'd throw missiles and stuff at them. And I would be like, you know, almost in tears going, no, Dad, you don't understand. He's got a force field. And it was really pitiful of me. But so my dad played with my toys the same way I played with yours when you were a kid. When you were a little bitty. We would do the same thing, and you'd get mad at me. That's not how it goes.
You're supposed to let me build the Legos, not just do it yourself.
I know. But I've turned into my dad, and you're probably going to turn into me. That's been Story Time with Michael. Thanks for showing up.